Hi, Cassie Love. In this video, I'm just going to show you a key difference in frog yoga pose and how you can practice this pose to unlock your pelvic floor health, to help your bathroom muscles get stronger and healthier. And it's just like a subtle little difference, but one kind of looks like a sex pose and one kind of looks like just a yoga pose. So here we go. I'm going to show you the difference between making a long-lasting change for your pelvic health and your spine and everything like that versus just kind of doing a pose that might be a little bit of a controversial one. The alignment is to have your pelvis in neutral and your spine in neutral. So we're always looking for a neutral pelvis. So ideally, we're not doing too much of a really big tip in our pelvis. Frog pose, usually you come into table and you walk your knees wide. As you walk your knees wide, ideally we're keeping the femur lined up with the hip. If the femur has to be behind the hip, that's fine. And I do have yoga mats to help me on either side. Reaching your knees wide, I'm gonna get one on one yoga mat and one on the other yoga mat. My knees are wide, I'm gonna kick my feet wide. And ideally the femur is lined up with the hips or behind the hips. And then some people can come down onto their elbows. The aim is to keep the pelvis neutral. So I'm going to press the chin down, get my ear back over my shoulder, and get that S curve in my pelvis. And then some people can let their knees and their feet come wider. What we're not doing is letting the pelvis tip and the chest drop, creating a back bend. We want to have that neutral pelvis. You can untuck the sit bones and we pause and we wait for between the knees and the pelvic floor, the inner leg, to get a good release and opening. So hopefully you can see the difference between having that neutral pelvis, the neutral spine, the S curve, versus letting the pelvis tip back and the spine do most of the work. So we don't want to be in the spine. We want to access between the knees and the pelvic floor to make long-lasting changes. A very gentle, easy way is to just come down onto your stomach and find that neutral spine and draw your knee out to the side. And you can slowly start to kick your foot away and have your knee to the side. I like to put something under my knee. And the aim is to have the femur as far away from your hip as possible, and you can kick your leg out. So you can see I'm not doing a back bend or tipping my pelvis a lot. It's mostly just to get between the knee and the pelvic floor to unlock those muscles and get stronger, healthier bathroom muscles. Hopefully this makes sense. And obviously you want to do your left and your right leg even Steven. Let me know, how's this making sense to you? Cassie Love, bye for now.